Brutality of Imagination. This, well, I played this like a week ago, but I didn't do very well. But I practiced a little bit since then, so I want to believe my chances at getting a proper run are higher, but hard to tell really, I'm not sure. But I wanted to try, because I did practice quite a bit, you know? It's not an exaggeration to say that, but I don't know if it's enough. I mean, it's a pretty hard game regardless of how much you practice, you know? It's not the kind of game that you can just casually beat without doing any practicing, right? There are many Touhou games like that, but this is not one of them. I guess in general, fun games tend to be harder in average than the official games. But it really depends on which official game. There's been multiple official games with pretty questionable stuff, especially the latest one. Well, in fact, that's an interesting comparison. I don't know if I will... I think the latest official Touhou game might be actually harder than this one. But that game also has very broken mechanics, so it's a hard comparison to make. What's fair to say is that they are both pretty hard. Okay. That at least was a good start. It's a pretty low standard, right? You should not die on the first stage as something worth mentioning. It's fine. I think that every small victory is worthy of celebration, you know? I don't see why not. But you can say that this game in itself also has a pretty strong mechanic with how that release thing works, so... But I don't think it's as broken as some of the options are in Touhou 20. Touhou 20 has so much broken shit. But it makes sense because of how awfully hard the game is, so I think it's only natural. You might be risking it a little bit too much. It's fine, don't worry, one more time. It's a shame that I couldn't use the release on time. Yeah, and the same thing happened there. Well, there go my 2 bombs. Well, at least I got the crystal, but certainly not the strongest start to just burn your 2 bombs like that. Well, you got another one there, and you're about to get another one too, so this is will be worse. Oh yeah, that... Was that too late? I hope no. No, it wasn't. Some of those enemies are so sneaky. Well, that's kinda the point, right? So I got 2 bombs. Interesting. Well, better make use of them. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, honestly, but... yeah. I guess it happens. And it's what happens when there is 2 buttons to take into account. Like one for the release and another one for the bomb. Wow, that was pretty bad. I don't know why I moved so fast there. It wasn't supposed to happen. Oh well. I feel like it was way too fast how I moved there. That works. This spell card is something that I think I always end up bombing, and I should have bombed. Yeah, like right there, I just lost way too many resources. That's not a good idea. I think that I should, without exception, bomb that spell card. It's just not worth risking it. It's not super hard either, but I mean, it doesn't matter what I think. What matters is what the current records say. And my current records, let's just say that they are not very good. Well, I don't even know what the capture ratio of that thing is, and how many times I capture it. I don't think it's that many. I should also use that as a guide for what spell cards I should, although it's also dangerous because it also makes you a little bit overconfident. You don't want to be overconfident. But at the same time, spell cards that clearly have an abysmal capture ratio, well, maybe you shouldn't try challenging those. I'm still not sure how the auto-collect in this game works. It's just so weird. Oh yeah, and this part, not a fan of bombing this because it's a very long section, but every time I try to properly dodge this, I ended up getting hit. Well, by properly I mean by using release. It's probably a horrible idea, but it worked. I did bomb it once though. It's fine. That's not fine. I think I prefer bombing as soon as I can. Just to obviously not waste the bombs. Yeah, and I say that and I still don't follow through it. Though that's the good example of a spell guard that I have a very impressive capture ratio and it didn't matter at all. That's the thing about the capture ratio. It's not the best thing to follow in these situations. This run is already pretty clearly in the dumpster, but that's fine. I have to warm up in some way, though I probably should warm up in the literal sense, because it's a little bit cold. Just that I don't have hand warmers, but probably should purchase some. Because for games like this, having cold hands is like very bad. I don't even know if they sell hand warmers here. I don't think people in general use it around here. I don't think it's a common thing at all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that most sports wouldn't need it. Also, how is it going, Wasabi? Yeah, that spell card with the fairies with knives is supposed to be a reference about murder or something. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's a book or what it is, because, you know, I don't read. And if it's a movie, I also wouldn't know, because I don't watch movies, so it's a reference to something. There's even an achievement for that spell card if you manage to capture without killing a single fairy, which shouldn't be that hard to do, I feel. Who knows, really? That wasn't that bad. It was kind of a waste of bomb, though. Plunder references? Yeah. I mean, Touhou in general references a lot of other stuff, whether it's officially or through fan games. It's kinda the nature of the series, right? Like, the series allows derivative projects, but it's also a pretty derivative series in itself. Like, it really encourages like remixing ideas, right? Pretty nice. Okay, well, at least I got that. Could be worse. Bombing here, that's too early though, isn't it? Yeah, that is. Oh no, it isn't. So that asshole really on the bottom right spawns super early. That's annoying. Yeah, at least it means that a very early bomb still catches him. How? How did you get hit by that? Alright, sure. Little bit speechless, but yeah, sure. You wanna get hit by that, just... Get hit by that, I guess. That was pretty bad. I already kinda lost hope on this run, so... Ooh, that was also close. This run is... on the dumpster. Cooling. This non-spell is absolutely brutal. Okay. I mean, if it's not the spell card, the one that kills me is the next one. What was the next one? Oh yeah, the thing where you have to dodge the red closing circle and these shits at the same time. This one is annoying simply because of the fact that you cannot cancel the bullets. But whatever. Okay. Well, I got an extend, that's pretty cool. Yeah, no. I mean, if I play good enough, I might be able to reach the last stage, but that's as far as I get before inevitably dying, of course. I want to believe that I kinda practiced this stage, but did I kinda practice this stage? Maybe. Have one bomb. I had one bomb. Oof. Oh, that's a pattern I'm not used to. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but... Yeah, okay, so... The crystal is right there on the... one of the final enemies that approaches you. Oh yeah. Even if I get it, it's fine. It's most likely gonna go to a timeout. No, it will not. It was kinda close. Oof. I tried to bomb, but there are no bombs on stock right now. Yeah, this is not a pattern that you wanna dodge on the on the edge of the screen. I could have bombed there. I thought I didn't have bombs, but I kinda forgot to change my chip. I didn't have bombs before I died, but I did die. That's a shame. And by the way, that's... Damn, I have 10 crystals. I think I pick... Well, not all of them. There's one I missed, but... That's still pretty impressive. Not like it's gonna matter, but hey, that's nice. From a I guess, progression standpoint, if you wanna call it that way. That was not smooth movement at all. Okay, have the finger on the trigger for this one. This is a very messed up non-spell. Like, even after you know exactly what to do, it's so fucked up. There is so much shit I had to and then it's a fucked up non-spell followed by an even more fucked up spell. I guess it's fitting. What hit me? I think it was a star, wasn't it? While I was going down. Yeah, but that's so fucked up. Really? That's what killed me? I think it was. One of those things where I don't think I had a clear view. But it probably was. Well, that sucks. Went too fast and collided with one of the purple stars. Yeah, I assume it was one of the stars, but yeah. It's fine. That's just a warm-up. But you know, as I say, I really need to get actual hand warmers. Because today it's cold, and playing games like this while having cold hands is a bad idea. Like a very bad idea. I don't even know how useful hand warmers are. Like, I don't even know how long they even last. Aren't hand warmers something that you can only use like once or twice? I don't know, maybe not. Actually don't know. Like, for what I understand, they are kind of like some sort of semi-solid liquid bag, right? I think. I don't know. I probably will need them. Just that, how will that even work? Like, how wouldn't they get cold? Here's it's something I could Google next time I die. Like, hand warmers. Well, you could also put your hands in the oven. That's a way to warm them. That's a way to cook them as well. But hey, at least you wouldn't have to purchase anything. Hey, another thing that I don't know is how long your hands last being warm with that, because a lot of times I put my hands, well, not literally on top, but I mean above a heater, and the heater, I mean, it warms me up for a little bit, but not really that much. It doesn't last that long, and by that long I mean almost at all. Like, it wears off very quickly. That's also a way to burn your fingerprints off. Will Smith style. It's pretty cool. You know, I don't think that playing with fire in general is a good idea, personally. Okay. And it's not just this game, there are so many games that, like for example, reading games. Reading games I also need my fingers to not be cold. Well, today I was actually, this was yet again another day that I was thinking that an alternative would be to play Project Diva. I feel like eventually I will stop delaying play that game and just play it. The problem is that the objective I have with that game is a little bit annoying, because it involves unlocking costumes that I don't yet have, but that's completely random. It's like playing a gacha, except that you don't waste money on it. But you waste your time. Well, I guess you cannot really call it wasting your time when you get to listen to Miku. But yeah, the point is that it's completely random whether you get the dress you want or not, so it's pretty annoying. Except you did waste money. If I buying it, I know, but it's fine. It was like what, $10 or something? Maybe it was, well, or maybe not. Maybe it was $15. But it was okay. I will say it's, you know, not bad. Kinda. I mean, when you compare it to the value you get from Megamix, I guess it is bad, but I mean, it's fine. I mean, in Megamix you don't have any interaction with the Vocaloids, right? So surely that makes it superior. You know, I mean, compared to Gacha's Project Diva does things in a pretty saint-like game. Not to mention, the whole game is kinda about playing it and replaying it a lot, because if you want to build up your friendship with the characters, you need to give them gifts and all of that, so, which are also random rewards, by the way, but yeah. The thing is that at least you can say that you're not just farming for one thing, but of course it would be better if you didn't even need to farm. That would be nice, but yeah, it is what it is. Nice. Huh, was pretty close. Okay. I'm just gonna own this. I mean, you can even see the capture rate of this shit. It's a good way to practice the dead bomb, guys. This game, well, I didn't dead bomb there, but this game has, just like many Touhou fan games, a very generous dead bomb window. Not as generous as some other fan games, so it's like you can still... I'm pretty sure that you can get hit and half a second later you're still not dead. As long as you press bomb in time, of course. Okay, I got this one this time. You gotta let the last fairy live. And I did. Well, I did it until it shoot the bullets, then I kill her. But what you need is for her to shoot the bullet thingy and then shoot the bullet thing off. Well, shooting her off is optional, but I mean, might as well, right? Since she's there. You know, ooh, nice. I almost got run over by a flying train. Pretty interesting phrase to say, right? But it's true. That was a little bit unnecessary, I think. It's fine. I mean, I still prefer wasting bombs like this. Wait, who dropped the bomb item there? Because I feel like that's kind of important if there's gonna be some random ass enemy that drops a bomb item. Okay, I panic there. Oh, and I'll definitely panic here too, man. I don't like this pattern. Let me just say that. Was the medium fairy that I just killed that dropped that bomb? Okay, thanks. I think next time it's probably worth it to just bomb that. Seems like it will probably be a better investment of resources. Probably. Maybe. Us. Well, unless the fairy drops the bomb only when you don't bomb, wouldn't be the first time in a Touhou game with something like that. What the hell, dude? How do you die there? Man, it's incredible how I was not able in pretty much almost any run that I had of this game in, well, the last runs that I had. Like, there wasn't a single run where I managed to, like, be without bombs for, like, an extended period of time. Like, I cannot be without bombs. The game draws sprites outside of the field quite often. I think it's mostly the trains. They really like doing the trains like that. I don't know exactly why. I think that the trains have privilege sometimes. Okay. Shame about that bomb that I wasted. Because it's not just wasting a bomb, but also you waste like the opportunity to actually dodge things without having to worry about having a bomb. That's the annoying thing about it. It's fine. is also a pattern I really don't like. Yeah. It's a pattern that, you know, I actually practice multiple times, and yet I can never actually get a comfortable run with it. Like, sometimes I get lucky, but if I don't get lucky, well, you die. That's what happens. Give me that extra life. Okay, so I guess this is one situation that I was talking about that doesn't happen often, which is me being out of bombs, which is a good thing, because it forces you to dodge. Well, not quite, considering that you still have a release, but at least, yeah. Okay, I fucked that up, but the game forgave me. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking with that, honestly, but it is what it is. At least I did get the enemy that drops the crystal. And yet again I didn't get... Oh, never mind, fuck. Okay, thankfully I got the crystal at the last moment there. Yeah, the problem is, you know, the crystals shine so much that they end up being hard to see. It's like they have the opposite effect of what's intended, but they are legitimately hard to see when they shine so much. Really? That was too late. Well, screw you. It was a bad series of releases, but it's fine. Also, this spell card has a shit ton of health. Even when you bomb it, she... Like, why would a spell card like that have so much health, dude? Like, that feels so... Ah, that was a waste. Like, I could have survived that without the release. The bomb, I mean. And this one will get bombed, I guess. Well, no way that'll kill me, dude. You have to be shitting me. Wasn't expecting it to stay active for that long. But I guess it did. Okay, thankfully I reacted in time with the bomb. Well, more than reacting in time, it just tells you how much dead bombing allows you, you know, how much time you can be without pressing. I fucked that up. Cause, you know, did I? No, I actually didn't fuck up. I managed to make it to the negative side quickly. Oof, that was close. So. Will it look too close to me? Not really sure which pattern this is. Oh, it's not a good one. But it's not that bad either, I guess. Still got scared. Okay. Remember, you have no bombs. Okay. It's fine, I guess. Resource-wise, could be a lot better, but... Oh, I didn't have any more releases there. I was kinda out of resources, it's not like I could have done much more. I'm not the biggest fan of this pattern, really. Oof. Don't know how I survived that. No questions asked. Three lives. I don't think it's enough to win the run, but it's a good amount of resources for my standards, I think. I don't think it's nearly enough to win. Well, nearly, yes. It is near, just probably not enough. This is bad, I guess. Don't have a good amount of meter right now. I was very close. Yeah, it's near, but I never say how near. It's kinda near. The thing is that this boss is kinda brutal, you know, that's the problem. Okay. I have one bomb, I didn't realize. Oh, good that I did realize now. Shit. This spell card is insane. That it's allowed to exist. Oh, I fucked up. Okay, that's... The arrowhead hitbox let me survive that somehow. Yeah, I can see how I could have hit a purple star in the previous run. Makes sense. Ah, that hurts. I think at this point is the kind of spell card you don't want to challenge. Like, if you already got hit, might as well not do it. Okay, which one was this? Oh yeah, well, I'm glad I decided to go for releases on that non-spell, because yeah, this is not a... It's not. Forget about that. Oof, okay. This is an actual... Like, you know, I practiced stage 6 with 2 lives and 2 bombs, and I managed to pass it. I also... Well, the problem is that I didn't have 1 level of release. That might be a problem. Or will it? I don't know. I think it kinda is a problem though. Because that's not where you wanna bomb. You want to bomb after this. Like, or actually on this? No, still not there, but you kinda... Actually starting this without having any release is actually quite bad. And that's something that I didn't practice because I usually practice with like a full release meter. Oh well. Also, how is it going here? And does this game has a lore? Yeah. Unfortunately it's in Chinese, so your guess is as good as mine. Pretty sure that there's probably a wiki that tells you about the lore, but I wouldn't know. Yeah, probably something about the ultimate vitality of imagination or something. If I had to take a guess, something about that. Whatever that means, of course. Yeah, so something like that. Was that too early for the bomb? I hope not. I don't think it was. No, that was just in time. This is such a good run, dude. The problem is, it might fall short by very little. But this is... It's fine, don't think about it. Yeah, I'm gonna bomb that right away, because the longer I have that bomb, the worse it's gonna be. Nice. Ah, it's still not enough for the extend, really. That was kinda bound to happen. Yeah, at least I remember this spell. I could die here even using this strategy, but I'll try not to. This is such a cheesy-ass strategy. Otherwise, this spell carries turbo cancers to capture. To the point that I'm not even sure how I'm intended to capture this otherwise. Okay, nice arrowheads. I fucked that up. This is a spell card that you don't dodge from here. It's fine, I didn't have enough release anyways to do it properly, so... It's whatever. I'm bombing this too. This is a very hard non-spell. It's not impossible by any means to dodge, but... I'm not doing it. Okay. Oh, this one. Ooh. My nerves are in hell right now. Oh, that's the issue. This is a very easy spell, but with these nerves, dude. I could still actually have one life. Okay, don't get nervous, dude. Like, even if you die, that's fine. You can just bomb it. I'm pretty sure this doesn't even have a bomb shield anyway, so... In fact, shouldn't it be better to die here to get the bombs for the true last boss? Probably. Though I am nervous about the true last boss. So I could definitely die to it. Like, I have a lot of crystals available, but this is a very... Well, it's a very fucked up collection of patterns. Okay, that works. Wow, I dodged that, holy shit. Okay. Ouch. Okay, the iframes there last for a very long time. I don't know if these are cancelable. They are, okay. Wonderful. So, that's it. I mean, I can get hit so many times here. And I also practice this quite a bit, so... this is the run. Like, you can already say GG's. Like, I win. Though, I don't know what happens if you don't get the true last boss. I think it's fine, right? Like, you still... Like, isn't this like Touhou 8? That failing to get the true last boss is like... Nobody cares. Like, you just don't get points, but like the run itself is still fine. I could have captured this if I didn't fuck up a little bit. There's that. That's the run. Hey man, I had even one life and one bomb to spare. That's very good. Damn, I guess practicing all that actually paid off. Well, unfortunately, you have the ending in Chinese. Yeah, as he says, I guess, ni hao to you too, Miss Final Boss. It's a shame. Wait, that's Marison? That's pretty cute. Good ending number 2. Wait, why number 2? Shouldn't it be number 3? Unless it's like Raimway, then Marisai, then IA, or maybe both shot types had the same ending. Could be. There's that. I don't know what else to add, because I guess I wasn't expecting to get it so soon today, but it happened. Wait, is there music here? I can't hear anything. Yeah, it's pretty quiet. Well, compared to the rest of the game, at least. Oh, that has to be an encoding issue, right? Those 3 squares. That's a shame. Yeah, there is music, I know. Just pretty quiet. But yeah, shoutouts to all these people. Honestly, this game is very hard, but it's so well done. I mean, mostly just like many Touhou fan games done in Lua STC, the fact that you can practice everything separately, like you can practice any non-spell, any spell, and any section of the stage separately, like that's so well done. It really is. And it's something that I wish more games did. Net's World. Right. I don't know what it say. Wait, something about EDS? Should I press EDS? No, I think EDS is meant something about the extra stage. Though, I don't know why don't you just put extra. I pressed it, hopefully that didn't remove that run, right? Score data. Oh yeah, that's... I never registered a score before because I think in this game, unless you finish the run, like till the end, you don't even get to register a score. Okay, I mean, there it is. That's the Lunatic 1 going clear. My favorite Touhou fan game developers, the Triple Square. That's a pretty cool name, right? Like, I'm Triple Square, bro. Anyways, the extra got unlocked, and for some reason I never played the extra of this game. So, I'm not sure why. But yeah, let me change the title since I no longer need to worry about Lunatic 1 going clearing. But yeah, this game, by the way, has a lot of very fucked up achievements that, depending on how well I can do this extra, I guess it will be nice to see them. But yeah, extra mode. Yeah, you can only... Oh wait, you can use everyone, really? Or maybe... Well, I should... Next time I'm gonna see if choosing them gives you like a wrong buzzer or something. For some reason I never did the extra before. Even though I already unlocked the extra once, but I never played it, I don't know why. Maybe I didn't like this game back then. I should watch what my video says about that. Was I really that tasteless that I say that this game wasn't good or something? Because I cannot imagine how I wouldn't play the extra if I unlock it. See, I never played this. I will have to check. It wasn't even that long ago. I think it was like, what, 2 years ago that I played this game. Not sure if going for a no bomb right now is a good idea, but maybe it is. Yeah, I could go for a no bomb. Just I don't really know what to expect here. Might be harder than the usual extra. Oh, we also have trains in here. That's why we have the trains, because the train... Oh, what the hell? Yeah, I saw those lights. It's a pyramid. Okay. I barely noticed those bullets going upwards. Wait, are these non-cancelable? I think they might be non-cancelable. What the hell is that? Oh, it tells you where they... That's pretty brutal. That's fucked up. Wait, are those gonna give me... Well, no. It will be a little bit too much if they gave me more than 3 free bombs, right? Like, that's already quite a lot. Am I getting cornered? Nah, it's fine. I think it's pretty nice to have another one of these under the belt. Wait, are you gonna be the extra boss? No. Wait, you are another mid boss. Well, that was pretty rude, don't you think? I personally feel that that was extremely rude. Just like that. Hey, without any warning, you know? This boss is very mid. Oh, wait, this is still the final boss, isn't it? Well, I wish I could read her name. She might not be, I don't know, it's just that she looks a lot like it. Right, so what do you have in store? Oh, that's an interesting one. That's a lot of bullets. Interesting gimmick though. I use a lot of my mirror there. Okay. Oh, okay. That's fucked up. I mean, you can at least use release, but... Oh, I think I get it. You're supposed to make it... Oh, that's... Okay. That's an interesting gimmick, but... Okay, I ended up bombing. Out of habit, I guess. But yeah, bomb, just like it's common in extra, it doesn't actually deal any damage to the boss. I feel like that pattern will be easier to dodge by using release. Alright, hold up. I need to practice some of those. Yeah, and then the option for extra mode gets added. It says stage 7. So, oh shit. And the last one is called The Wall. Yeah, shout out to Pink Floyd, I guess. Anyways, which one? Was it the first one that I struggled with? Was it? Well, I mean, I did die a couple times, but... Did I do that badly? I think it's fine. I mean, at least knowing what to expect though. How does that look without release? How do you do this without release? Yeah, that works considering that the bullets that spawn from below take a while to appear. Okay. It's still a tricky spell, I guess. Dodging things from below is... well, from... yeah, below. It's always hard to do. Oh, this one was... Man, that's so fucked up, though. Like, you just see Fairies being murdered on screen by a moving train, and they drop bombs. Pretty fucked up, honestly. Right, and oh wait, this one is the... Oh yeah, the one where she does like a... Like this one, if you don't know... So, this one I... Like, obviously if you use release it's free, but... How do you do this without release? Like, what's the gimmick here? Like, you spin? Okay, it's not even that hard. Well, I died, yes, but... Like, it's just going around this while dodging the blue bullets. Yeah, it's actually easier than I thought. It's not a problem. Yeah, and then comes the extra boss that... I would like to practice this one. This is the one that killed me. So how of an idea? Oh, by grazing you actually do get a shit ton of... Wait, maybe she doesn't like the fact that I'm grazing and using release. I don't remember her shooting those bullets last time. Not like I give a fuck. Though she has a lot of health on this one. Unless it's not survival, right? Or maybe it is. Wait, no, it is survival. Okay, so there is basically no reason to capture this the intended way. Like, you know, just... But the issue is that if you're gonna graze the arrows like that, like, the arrows have a weird hitbox, and more importantly, I don't think they are perfectly aimed at you. Like, they essentially like are kinda aiming in an area around you. Hey, why would you make this a survival? I guess it's because for the most part you're not in the center. But isn't this too long to be a survival? Especially since the spell card doesn't really get any harder. Hey, it is survival, because otherwise it wouldn't have been a capture, clearly. Okay, well, the other ones I want to encounter them in a run, so... oh, I also want to see... So you can pick any character. That's pretty interesting. So it doesn't matter with which character you beat the game, you could play the extra with anything you want. It also happens in practice, like, it doesn't matter who you reach a stage or a boss with, you can practice with anyone. Which, you know, it's interesting now that I think about it, that official Touhou games allow you to practice any spell card with any character as long as you encounter it, but for some reason they don't let you practice the stages if you haven't encountered it. I think that's just soon being a lazy fuck and simply not bothering to change the code that's been there for decades. Well, decades, I think in reality it's exactly 15 years. But I think that for stage practice he's still using the same code he's been using since 10 Desires. 10 Desires was the big change where you didn't need to beat the stage to actually see it in practice mode, you just needed to see it. And that's been the case ever since, but yeah, it's exclusive to the character that sees it. That's the annoying part. So there is a problem with the name of this game. Well, the name of this game is in Chinese, but you... Wait, hold up. Those bullets actually are non-cancelable. But didn't I cancel them in spell practice, or did I make that up? Maybe I made that up in my mind. It's possible. I don't know why I bother picking that shit up if it's a no-bomb run, you know? But I was out to say, the name of this game is in Chinese. It's technically not even called Touhou. I don't remember its... Fuck. Okay, those are non-cancelable as well. But I don't remember exactly what it was called. But I think it's something like Dong Hong or something in Chinese. And yes, it's very clearly in Chinese because even though obviously Japanese uses Chinese characters, the ones used in this game, in the name of this game, in the title, are simplified Chinese. And simplified Chinese is exclusive to Chinese. Like, Japanese does not use simplified characters. Which is a pretty interesting thing, isn't it? The fact that Feels like Chapin is gonna preserve Chinese characters more than China itself, right? Pretty funny. Pretty ironic as well. Well, the boss appears pretty early here. Alright. Let's see what you have. So this spell card, well, without using release, it should be relatively doable, actually. In fact, depending on how easily I can get past this, maybe it might be a good idea to attempt a no bomb, no release. Just that since this game is kinda harder than what you're usually used to, maybe not. Maybe it's not the greatest idea. Well, here you also get a pretty interesting amount of resources by farming it like this. I don't know exactly how the release system works, but at least you do get bombs, which are kinda useless, but you don't get actually life meter here. Oh, that's... Huh. Okay, that's a pretty hard pattern. Well, it's mostly a little bit brain fucking, but it's not hard in principle. Wait, what the fuck is this? Okay, that seems a little bit bullshit. What the hell was that? Oh, I don't have any more releases. I'm meterless right now. What the hell? These are some pretty interesting patterns, I gotta say. Very fucked up, but interesting nonetheless. Oof. Damn, a capture. Not bad. Okay. Do those kill me? Yeah, they kinda look like they kill me. Though I'm not sure what they are doing to the bullets. I mean, they are making them darker, but I guess it's so they are harder to see. They kinda are harder to see, not by that much though. And they are cancelable, so... What's for sure is that the spell cards have a very large life amount. Okay, this is a very hard one. That one I will have to practice it, I'm not sure. Wait, that's another survival. Is it that? Wait, no, is it? No, it's not. It's not though, you're not very present, Miss. Oh, I get it. You are supposed to... I think that you need to be in the red part to make her appear. Correct. And those are... Okay, I bomb like a fucking idiot. That's what you do in a no bomb, you bomb. That's how it works. Okay, it's a weird spell card though. Yeah, at this point we already learned that. Ouch. What? Oh, you can shoot that down. Pretty funny though. These are definitely some pretty interesting patterns. Well, there's... what am I looking at? Are those cherry petals? They kinda look like them. And they are non-cancelable. I wasn't expecting them to be... The other ones are cancelable though, the small bullets. And this is the survival. So I actually saw one achievement about this one. Like, it's supposed to be a puzzle. It's just that I don't really remember what it was about. More important, I don't think the guide really explained what it was about. Theoretically, you can solve this. Whatever that means. Doesn't it really? Oh, fuck me. It's a pretty funny way to end it. Okay. I guess it's time to practice a little bit. Though I wonder if you might have like... is this a survival? Because she might have weird shit. No, okay, it is the survival. Oh, wait. I'm not really sure how they get light up. It seems like the idea is to have the least amount of this being lit at the same time. There is an achievement with you solving this. It's just that if you just want to survive, I don't really think it's that necessary. You can cancel the bullets with release, but no, I probably should practice the other ones. Probably all of them, really. All of the patterns separately. Is this like that color switch puzzle from I Wanna Be the Scenario? I don't know. I mean, there is a guy that tells you exactly how the place has to look after you're done. Oh, so you were kind of intended to be in the bottom of this. You weren't supposed to go that high. Just that it's hard to tell how the spell works when you see it the first time. Like, you think that with the smoke being below, like, the spell is telling you go up, but it's not really telling you that. But I'm not sure how this works. I mean, it's clearly based on where you are, but yeah. Boom. Oh, there were still active bullets. That's pretty funny. If you stay at the bottom, it's not a hard spell card at all. Alright, what's this non-spell? Okay, this one is simply going above. The hard part, if you do that, is dodging the bubble bullets, but... Well, the hardest part is knowing that this is coming. Though you do have a fair warning, but you still need to react quickly. Okay. So, any color of your dream. I don't know what you mean by that. Oh yeah, but it's this Belgar. Yeah, this Belgar is basically Ultra Cho'Gall more than anything. Like, it's conceptually easy to understand, but yeah, it's a little bit on the messed up part. I guess it's just the fact that those sudden movements might make it seem that you can die at any time, right? That can be an issue. Okay, this non-spell was free. So mostly because I used a release. Without release, I don't know. Is it? Well, you can do that. That works. Yeah, that works. But is it gonna be like? I know that first I should try to simply do a no bomb, but I wonder if it's gonna be a good idea to do a no bomb, no release of this. Like, obviously, no, it's not a good idea, but would I be able to pull it off? At least it would be nice to not have to worry about pressing anything other than just holding the shot button, but I'm not sure. Can I pull it off? Mostly, I think are the non-spells that can get in the way of that. Oh, and especially this one. This non-spell is quite messed up. Like, those are very big triangles, you know? Oof. Okay, I dodged that by pure luck. Like, that's one Spellguard that if I were to do a no bomb, no release, is gonna kill me every single time. Oh, and then you have this. This is so weird. At least now I know how it works. Doesn't make it any less weird though. Hey, I mean, these are interesting concepts. See, that's the thing. Well, I got my ass kicked. Yeah. You heard of the square, get ready for the triangles. Maybe that's the developers, little bros, doing that. It's possible. Oh, I was about to say, maybe you want to start the spell card at the top. No, you don't want to do that. Like, she purposely shots like that so you cannot cheese it. But I don't know if I will call it cheesing it. You will just be getting some early damage. Cheesing is what I do with that spell where I stay inside a circle that I'm supposed to be away of. That is what cheesing is. Okay. Ooh, okay, this one is also hard. How do you do this? That's hard. Mostly because it makes you think that there's enough space when the arrow heads close like that until you realize no, there's not enough space. But by the time you realize that, it's too late. So that's the thing, non-spells like this are the one thing that if I were to attempt a no bomb, no release are gonna hack me out of it. For sure. I guess it's a matter, instead of looking at the bottom, to look more at the top, just to, but it's still a hard one. Like, I don't think I can consistently get this non-spell. It's just hard. Okay, what's this? Oh, yeah. So this one, knowing that you can hit those things out, I don't think it's that hard, is it? In fact, you can, well, except for there, you can pretty much stay in the center the whole time and you get rid of her because of Marisa. That's one of the things that I want to, you know, emphasize. How good of a character Marisa is in this game. Like, I'm actually so glad they made her justice. Even if she has the non-penetration lasers, but they deal so much damage, you know? That's the thing, if she actually had the penetrating lasers, this will be broken, pretty much. Will be Touhou 10 levels of broken. With Marisa V in that game is something for sure. Ouch. Yeah, this is another one that I don't really have that much confidence of doing like a no release. Though, hold up. Something that I should be doing is completely removing the life and the bomb counter here. Well, in fact, there are achievements that require you to do that. I don't know if I'll do those today, though, but maybe. Will be. I don't know why not. I don't see why not. Okay. Yeah, it's, I think, very inconsistent to pull that off. Now the question is this one. Like, this is not a hard spell card from a purely theoretical standpoint, but yeah, I'm not sure. Like, the places that get lit up, when do they get lit up? It's the part that I... Nice. Pretty funny. That's the thing, it's a spell card that if you're just about dodging bullets, it's whatever, but... Seems pretty clear that the squares that get lit are the ones where you didn't turn them purple, basically. But she also turns them back. Just I guess when she turns them back, it's fine because they don't get one of those big bullets spawn. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do on the second one of this. Not really sure. Because yeah, these arrowheads are not hard to dodge, but what she does here is hard to dodge. That's mostly because they are being fired from the circles. Yeah, I'm not sure what will be the optimal way of doing it. It is pretty clearly a spell card that has a very specific way of being done. I almost got it, but yeah, I don't know how you will do this one. I guess this is one of those that you will just accept your fate and die. I will assume that this is probably some sort of like Chinese puzzle or something that I don't know about. At this point, she kinda already filled the screen a little bit too much. Okay, well, that was a capture, good shit, but I don't think I can do that consistently. Well, and then the last one, I mean, I could see it now, it's not like it's gonna change much. It's only one spell guard. And if anything, well, it's a wall, okay? Like, that part is as advertised. Okay, I don't think that was advertised though. Wait, do those things? Okay, they get shot in the middle. Alright, well that was the wall. But then comes another one. But wait, this is never gonna end. I guess that's kinda the point. It's a little bit fucked up, isn't it? I will say that it's kinda messed up. It's a pretty funny spell guard though, I gotta tell you that. Oh. Uh-oh, I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, it's getting crazy in here. At least I am dealing damage, I think. Yeah, I am. That's a pretty crazy spell card, actually. Yeah, I'm starting to doubt the no bomb, no release more and more right now. I guess I could try at least one run to see how painful it is. And then when I finally realize that it is indeed extremely painful, I just don't do it, I guess. We will see. Fuck. Yeah, I don't think that this is a spell guard that I can capture. Not to mention it's also pretty long, so at least conceptually it's not hard. It's not hard to understand like the previous one, the survival, right? That's the good thing about it. Also, maybe here. Wait, I don't know if you deal damage. Like maybe here you want to actually redirect that big attack to the sides, perhaps. Then this is very mind-breaking. This attack, like there's so much shit. Like you can see that her health goes down quickly. But alright, let me check this. If I redirect this to the side, well, the problem is that she also moves to the side. So no, that's you think you're smart, but you're not. Yeah. I actually thought I had find an exploit, but no, there's no exploit. Yeah, I guess otherwise it will be too easy to simply get the damage. Wait, am I gonna get hit? Oh, I will. Well, it's fine. I understand the spell guard. It's just that it's hard to, you know, dodge. Anyways, yeah, let's try that again. I wanna do one or maybe two or whatever runs doing no bomb, no release. I'm again probably gonna quickly change my mind about that. Until I do, I wanna see it. I wanna see for myself just how bad of an idea this is. Also, maybe I'm wrong, but isn't there an achievement for doing a no miss, no bomb in extra stage? So I think the achievement is doing a pacifist no miss, no bomb. So yeah, good luck with that. I could reset that, whatever. Just that there are many patterns here that you look at and you're like, hey, let me just use release. If you're doing no bomb, no release, that doesn't count, of course. But I only die once. Will be worse. Still not that good. It's fine. And you're going so far on purpose, just so I cannot hit you. Alright, so here... Wait. That... I remember. I think the achievement for that spell card was not hitting the big fairy on the bottom. I mean the opposite of bottom, on the top of the screen. I think that was the idea, maybe. Maybe it was another one, I don't know. No, I think it had to be that one. And that's not hard to do either way, if you should stay in the center. It's just that it's another place that I heavily rely on release to do. It's fine. See, that one, maybe it's not that fine. No, see, it's still fine. Alright, so I only die once. Though, I think if anything... Wait, hold up, this is not the end. No, it's still not over. You're celebrating way too early. Don't do that. Thanks for the bomb I'm not gonna use. Okay, that was a little bit messed up. At least the good thing is that you probably can practice that ending of the stage if you want. You don't need to get here every single time. That was only 2 deaths, but that's the thing. It's not like you can have too many more anyways. Oh, I didn't practice this. Actually, hold up, I'm a moron. The first and the second spells, I did not practice them at all. Without release. Like, I have no clue what the strategy is. That's kind of important, you know? Especially the second one. Because the first one is... whatever, I probably should do it slightly better, but... the second one without release... I did not. It's a survival, so... yeah, that one you have to practice it. Though, I wanna see... okay, so this is a typical extra that actually lets you continue. I don't want to. Hold up. How do I do that? Was practice here, yeah. Was second this one. Alright, hold up. How do you do this survival? Because I mean, switching back and forth is not that good of an idea. If you have, yeah, no. Not that quickly at least. I'm assuming you're not supposed to do it quickly anyways. Here you can move slowly. The issue are those bullets that come from above. That's kind of annoying. I have no clue what killed me there. I gotta assume it was an arrow, but I don't know, probably. Yeah, I think that the arrows are the ones that are hitting me. It's just that they are so fast. It's not like you can just chill. Actually, you probably want to time it with the side of the screen. But that's easier said than done. Yeah, no, that's definitely easier said than done. Like, you can still do like a weird move, but though at the same time, hold up. Or you get teleported to the middle if you go too far on the edge. A sack of shit. Even going slow, I'm still getting sniped. I guess you can do something like that, maybe. It's not that bad of an idea. Yeah, I guess it actually does get harder toward the end. That's pretty rough, because this is already the second, like, this is only the second spell card, and yet this is already a giant obstacle if you want to do a no bomb, no release, you know. Well, maybe calling it giant is an exaggeration, but I do think it's a little bit giant, yeah. I guess you can do that. That's not gonna end. Nice. Alright. It's pretty fucked up though. I can capture this. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. It's just that on a real run it's probably gonna be a big deal. But at the same time, this is like a fairly static spell card. Like, you have control over everything, but it's still hard. Well, it's not static in the literal sense. It's like, obviously the arrows are aimed. I mean, static is that if you just follow the same movements every time, you essentially are doing the same spell card every time. But you know, this is so hard. It really is. It's actually quite hard. Yeah, like, those movements are doable. I mean, I'm doing them after all, but like, it's so dangerous. Yeah. In fact, I don't know if it actually gets faster towards the end, like the arrow attacks. No, it doesn't feel like it's already pretty fast like this. I don't think it actually gets faster. What happens if I do this? I don't know. No, that's... I don't think that's a good idea. It's an interesting concept, though. Well, it's interesting, yeah. Just because if it's interesting doesn't mean I probably should do it. You know, it's not as smart of an idea as it might originally look. You can also go back and forth like this. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is the intended way of dodging this. Yeah, this is most likely what you're intended to do. I'm pretty sure that you're intended to go along the... Okay. Yes, by doing it like that, it's pretty doable. But... I want to try it one more time. But yeah, it's rough. It's not a... Especially because it's something that I guess as a shoot 'em up player you are not doing that often, right? Like following bullets that move slower than you, like kinda chasing bullets. It's not really hard to do. Okay, what's hard to do though, so sometimes the circle of bullets overlap. So what do you do when they overlap? You're kinda fucked. I'm not even sure how the overlap even happens, like... Is it aim or is it random? I want to believe it's aim, probably. I didn't realize that that will be a real issue. It seems like it is though. Yeah, it's an issue. Because it's happening at the worst part possible, whatever. That's enough practice. But yeah, well, the thing is that I could keep trying the no bomb, no release until it gets close to the end of the stream, and then I'm like, okay, maybe I should do a more possible run. It's whatever. I don't know how I didn't get killed there. So I almost got killed in the same way I got killed last time. It's pretty sad. I fucked that up. It's fine. That's not fine. I mean, it's pretty clear here that the game intends you to kill the big fairy. Okay. But here I could try that achievement about the big fairy, if it is what I think it is. Oh, you can finish that right there, that's nice. This achievement, I think, as long as you stay in the middle, assuming that's what the achievement is. But come on, dude. That was a parody. Dying right there. Pretty messed up. It's fine. Yeah, like the big fairies here are the thing that you have to look for no matter what. Means that some of them have a very big amount of health. It's definitely the pattern I'm the least fan of here. Uh-oh. And you took a long time to show up, stupid ass fairy. So I think the place where she moves might be fully aim, perhaps. Maybe. You know, that's not the achievement, like not shooting that fairy, unless I did shoot it and I didn't realize, but unlikely, especially with how small Marisa's range is when she's focusing. Oh yeah, and this pattern. This pattern, still not sure. I guess you can hold your fire. Yeah, that's the thing. You hold your fire to change positions. Kinda works like that. And then what comes afterwards, assuming you have enough room on the screen, shouldn't be a problem. I almost forgot about this pattern. So I still feel like how the fuck did you die there, dude? You know, I feel like you should have a better warning. Well, obviously, but I don't know why it's not the case. Especially with, even though there are so many spell cards with, well, pretty interesting patterns all around, it's weird that one is not telegraphed. Also, I keep dying to that. That's something I have to practice, the final stage pattern before the boss. Well, that and I guess many others. The thing is that dying 3 times is enough to leave you without lives. It's kinda bad. Beautiful. Anyways, practice. Yeah, the extra mode thing gets added. It's the part 12, I'm assuming. It is this. Because it's just... Okay, the problem is how you get into it. Because yeah, like that, if you just come out of nowhere, it works, but... What if we go slightly earlier than that? Yeah, it's this pattern, okay? Yeah, I guess that can... you have to remember that this is coming. And when that's coming, yeah, you just gotta move slowly, because if you start killing the enemies that come right to you, you're dead. Oh, I guess it will be interesting to practice this with no resources. Well, that's actually, I think, a very good way to practice a boss. Like, you make it to the start and you give yourself 0 resources. Pretty cool. Also, I should practice this spell, I didn't. Just that I assume it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but... I mean, it isn't, but... Still probably better to practice it, especially something that so deeply depends on you. Let me try this one. So, what do you do here? Because it's impossible to not touch those bullets. Like, there is no way. Or there is actually, since they only transform when you stay next to them for a while, if you move fast enough, I guess you will avoid doing that. It's easier said than done. Like something like this, but eventually one lump of bullets will fuck you over, so no, that's not a good strategy. That's also not the right strat. You know, it's pretty interesting how the first patterns seem like they are the hardest to do with no release. Though, following the official Touhou games, it's also kinda like that. In extra stages, for whatever reason, the first patterns on an extra tend to be the hardest ones. I don't know what's the idea behind that, but I mean, sure. I guess it's to make it more threatening than... make it look more threatening than it actually is. Could be. It doesn't seem like that bad of an idea, actually. So basically starting on the top... and then going up like that. Yeah, that kinda works. The issue are the ones that turn below you, but it's not a bad strat, I think. Okay. Well, the issue is doing the stage, the whole thing, you know. Well, the stage and the rest of the patterns and all of that. If I had to take a guess, I'm probably just gonna do this with... like, I will use release. Like, doing a no-bomb is trivial, but... without release on top of that, I'm not so sure. That's exactly the opposite of how you do that attack, but it's fine. I mean, it kinda worked. No harm on that. But yeah, I did that horribly. That's not how you do that. Yeah, who cares? If it works, right? So this one is important to get it right. If you don't get this one right, getting corner is... okay. That last one is a problem, though. Okay. I'm surprised I didn't die a single time there. But I'll take it. So another thing that I like about this shot type is that even not focusing, it still deals so much damage. Like, each individual laser definitely is very good. Stop healing there. Actually, that's probably not a good place to stop healing. Yeah, that was a mistake, as now you are full of other kind of bullets. Okay, I don't know how you survived that, but good shit. Well done. Okay, can you please not die to this spell card though? It's not that hard. Good for you. Okay, did I fuck this up again? No, it's fine. Okay, I managed to survive the whole stage without getting hit, though. With lots of very close calls, really. Okay. Did I fuck it up? No, it's fine. Nice. Okay. Oh, also, how is it going mid-hits? I don't know what you meant to say, but YouTube thinks that you meant to say this. So yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what killed me there. It's a little bit bullshit, honestly. Oh, you say hi? Hey, how is it going method? See, I don't know in what language that means this, but yeah. Maybe in a Nordic one. Probably. Oof. Okay. That was something. Okay, stay on the bottom here. At least you can see your hitbox very clearly. That's very nice of the game to let you know where you are, right? What a luxury. Oh shit. Okay. Nice. No. Never failed this pattern, but this could happen at any time. Exactly. Thanks, game, for demonstrating what I was about to say. Exactly. That's what could happen at any time. Whenever you least expect it, it happens. I'm remembering the survival spell card here, and that's gonna be an issue. At least I am getting lives as the fight progresses, but not sure if they will be enough. Okay. Oh yeah, this weird ass. Oh, that's why arrows appear there. The arrows tell you, hey, you're supposed to go upwards. It's pretty interesting. Nice. Oh yeah, this non-spell. This is the non-spell I couldn't figure out how to consistently dodge. Well, the fact that I didn't get hit at all there was a miracle. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty rude way to start the pattern. I know that it's because I... Fuck. I went to auto-collect, but still, at least the iframes there last long enough to finish it off. Oh, this is a hard one, isn't it? Well, there's something about the cherry petals, I don't really understand how it works. It's like you can make some of them disappear, but maybe it's not me the one doing that. Okay, unfortunately this thing comes next. This is not a very nice thing. I'm gonna corner myself, or maybe not. Nice. Problem is that capturing the final spellguard is not gonna happen. Like, I couldn't do it before, so it's not like it's magically... Oh, especially... Damn, I fucked up. Thought I was far enough, I was not. Damn it, but this is very doable, actually. If I try a no bomb, no release, it is doable. Just that it's hard. Okay. I need to capture these ones. I need to... Yes, I didn't. I actually didn't capture it, but... I don't think I can in the first place. That was a sad death, because it wasn't entirely preventable, and it wasn't even in the hard part of the spell card. It's fine. The hard part comes afterwards. Oof, close. Okay, this is where the hard part starts. It is honestly pretty messed up. I want to believe I'm dealing damage. Okay, you do deal damage no matter where you are, so you don't need to stay in the center. That's good at least. I don't know if there's something after, I guess. Maybe once you destroy the wall, something else comes up, but... I mean, the health bar is very clearly going out, so... Not sure. I fucked myself over. Okay, but this time I didn't get hit somehow. This is still a very messed up pattern, no matter if you can deal damage anywhere on the screen. Because it's too many different things to pay attention to at the same time. Wait, okay. So there was something afterward, but it's just her blowing up. Okay, pretty cool. Man, that's the problem. This is so doable. That's the issue. This is so doable that I cannot possibly try to do a no bomb with release. It has to be no bomb, no release. Like, it's so doable. And well, even if I don't get it today, that's fine too. I mean, I could do it some other time. It is so doable that I don't see why I wouldn't. Not to mention there's also the achievements. So if tomorrow I get this pretty early, I could just go for the achievements afterwards. But yeah, this is all assuming I don't get it today, which I don't know really. Like, I managed to make it to the final spell, so... I don't think that should be a problem. Oh, by the way, Metits, I just remember something. I checked the game that you told me about Ford Racing Off-Road. So, first of all, I don't know how true or how outdated that information is, but apparently it has some bugs on emulator that have not been solved. But again, that might be outdated information for all I know. But that's not really the issue, because, I mean, if worse comes to worse, I could try to make the PC version run, but... No, the problem is that it has, and this is something I normally don't pay attention to, but usually something that I also don't casually stumble across, the fact that the game has very bad reviews. Like, even some games that I might consider pretty mediocre from, you know, back then, usually still have at least decent reviews. Apparently this one has very bad reviews. Are you sure it's a good game? I mean, I know reviews don't mean anything and all of that. Seems a little bit weird because the reviews seem pretty bad, you know? Like, am I being trolled? Maybe I am. I don't know. I haven't tried the game yet, so it's not like I could make any judgment myself. But I just found it pretty funny how they were apparently quite negative. But at the same time, I don't play games that are often, you know, that often have very negative reviews, so it will be a new experience. Not sure if a good new experience though. Who knows? Okay. In any case, we are back. I forgot about it. My bad. Yeah, and because I forgot about it, I paid for it. Makes sense. Dying on the first Pelgar is not very nice, but I don't think it warrants a restart. Especially after having done the whole stage, you know? Which is not really that big in the first place, but... Nice, good capture. But so many of these first patterns are so hard. Pretty messed up. Okay. By the way, those things there, I don't know if those have a hitbox. I think they don't. I think they simply are there to light up the screen. You never know. Ah, fuck you, dude. It's as I say, most of the hard patterns feel like they are right at the beginning of the fight. Well, at the end of the fight they are also pretty hard patterns, but yeah. No way that killed me. And now this Pelgar is killing me too. That's an issue. Right now my amount of lives is not very good at all. Pretty bad, in fact. Ah, damn it, dude. I'm dying to every single pattern. It's actually quite interesting. No matter the pattern, it's just killing me. Okay, I'm an idiot. I thought it was the other bullet. It wasn't. Oh well. It is gonna be challenging. I still probably want to commit to this challenge because I'm stubborn. And it's not a challenge that I cannot do, that's the thing. It was a challenge that I was pretty far from doing, sure. But I can 100% do this. Like, there is no doubt in my mind. And it might take a while, but it's so doable. Like, it's so doable. Okay, when I see something doable, my brain turns off and it really wants to do it. You see, it turned off enough to die to that. That's how much it turned off. The thing that I'm realizing is that I am a lot more... I do very dangerous movements lately when I'm playing shoot 'em ups. Something that I remember I never did before. I really don't know to what point having a good monitor and a good keyboard affect that. Or if it's just simply me having more practice or something, but I don't know. It's a type of quick movements you normally wouldn't want to do because of how risky they are. They are working pretty well right now. As long as you kill the big fairies, that pattern is not an issue. So you need to kill them properly. Especially patterns like this one. Nice. These spell cards are absolutely free. Like, once you know exactly what they are about. Yeah, that's how it is with extra stages, and it's the reason why I tend to like doing this type of challenges, because once you play them enough, they really become a lot simpler to deal with. Okay, I could do that by just moving very slowly to the side and it works. That works. You just wish the first pattern of the boss fight were not so challenging. Well, at least the first non-spell is completely free. I look at the right side. Nice. This spell card though is so immensely chokeable. It really is. Come on, dude. Right at the end, hitting like one slow-ass bullet like that. Pretty fucked up. It is what it is. It hurts more because it happened right at the end. Also, yeah, those bullets coming from below that, well, go above, I think they have no hitbox. They simply clear the smoke. Or, well, vapor. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I mean, I cannot read Chinese, please understand. I will say I'm simply a gaijin, but I mean, that's a Japanese word. I wonder how you say foreigner in... Well, foreigner. In this case, gaijin is outsider. Would be gaikokushin to be foreigner, I guess. Ah, fuck, dude. How did I get that spell card so consistently at the beginning? Like, what magic did I employ and why is it not working now? I mean, I will hit spell practice for that. In any case, I do wonder how you say foreigner in Chinese. I mean, it's probably similar enough. If I'm not mistaken, Gaishin uses the Chinese readings. Well, that in Japanese, really, the Chinese readings are not very Chinese at all. But they are an approximation, kinda. Somehow. I fucked that up. Did it too early. I'm kinda dying at the same patterns over and over again. It's like I lost the ability to learn. It's fine, it happens. Worry too much about it. That wasn't enough, but barely. It's fine. As soon as you're back, you're done. But this non-spell also. That was close. But the fact that thing about this pattern is that for the most part you're not gonna be in the center of the screen, so you cannot deal continuous damage, mostly. I got lucky there, so extremely lucky. I got completely cornered there. Pretty nice of you. I wasn't expecting to survive that with that configuration. It's a shame though, because I only need a little bit more to get the extra life. Oh well, it happens. And that's a sad way to die. Timid. Yeah, whatever. I think that practicing, like I say I will practice some of the spells, but I don't really see much of a reason to do that. It's not like I cannot do it, it's simply that... I mean, I don't think that by practicing them I'm just like suddenly gonna do them properly. Like, by that I mean consistently, that's the word. I don't expect by practicing a lot to get consistent at the ones that I'm casually dying at. So I don't think it matters too much. I'd rather do more attempts like this. I guess I could practice, but as you can see I can get almost to the very end, so I don't think there is that much of a need for practice. It's more about having the right run. Okay. I think at this point the stage part of the extra is mostly dominated. I don't think that should be a problem. That being said, I kinda fucked up there. It's fine, don't worry about it. Easy save. I almost forgot. Yeah, so much for dominating, right? If I forget out something like that. Well, you can technically say that that's not part of the stage itself. It's a mid-boss. Okay. Interesting spot. Wait, are those bullets gonna stay there? I guess you can wait until they leave, but I wonder if they have a hitbox during the during the dialogue. That would be funny. Extremely fucked up, mind you. I forgot all this shit again. It's fine, it's fine. Might have forgotten, but I think I'm still good. Yeah, I'm good. I really wish this spell card did not exist. I mean, not because I cannot do it, as I already shown multiple times that I can definitely capture it. It's just that I feel like it is too early into the fight. Or at least I would have preferred if it wasn't a survival guess. I mean, you could definitely make this spell card. I died to the same bullet as last time, dude. What even are the odds of that? Like the exact same bullet, like the top bullet of one of the purple circles. How is that possible? Actual zero learning. But anyways, I wish that Spellguard at least was not a survival. But it is a survival. So you gotta deal with that. Oof, okay, well at least I managed to capture that after 100 years. There's something about, you know, good things come to those who wait or whatever. However the saying goes. The triangles. This non-spell fucking sucks. The triangles are a little bit too big for my taste. Too horizontally big. I don't really think I mind about the verticality, but the horizontality, I do mind about it a little bit. Whew. I'm surprised I'm doing that non-spell so consistently, because it doesn't make any sense. Oof. Hey Sunshine, how is it going? Just here. Well, I just died. But aside from that, I'm doing well. What a fucked up non-spell. Killing me twice like that is so messed up. Yeah, again, that's a non-spell I don't think I can really practice. It's just that messed up. And I die there. Okay, I will practice it. That and the triangle shit, I need to practice them. Damn it, dude. What was it? Fifth one? Fifth non-spell? No, it's not this one. This one is not a problem. Was it before or after this one? I don't remember. What's this one? I think it's after. Is it? Yeah, it is. It's this one. Annoying as non-spell. And the problem is, it's the combination between the triangles being gigantic and the arrowheads being completely random. Fuck that. I don't know what the red bullets do. I think the red bullets are decoration. It's a beautiful game. Usually the games made in Lua STG tend to be very good looking. Assuming the engine has a nice amount of ways to to make the graphics look pretty. I never use it though, so I wouldn't know, but it might be the case. Right, and then this one. But this is so messed up because this is an easy non-spell to understand. It's just that the frequency of the aim bullets is so, well, frequent. I don't think that doing it at the top will make a difference, right? Or maybe it will, like this. Hold up, might have figured... okay. At some point, not really, but that doesn't seem like a bad strategy at first, at least. Okay, only at first, since these are not really synchronized, like the frequency of the arrowheads and the frequency of the aim ones. But, okay, that simplifies it a lot. The issue is remembering that. Like, remembering the strategy to do it. Though, okay, hold up. Let's assume I don't remember. Let's assume I don't remember and I'm down here. So I see that and then immediately go up. Okay, no, see, that's a bad idea. You kinda want to remember from the beginning. Yeah, like you need to remember from the beginning. Like, yes, it is possible to do it after that, but yeah. Not very ideal because it fully targets where you are, which means that it's gonna spread when you get below it. But yeah, that simplifies it a lot, actually. Alright, I'll use that strategy. Though the triangle non-spell, there's not much you can do, it's just dull shit, you know? Ironically, it's not that much of the triangles themselves, or rather the ultra-random arrowheads. That's the issue. It's fine. Again, if I cannot do this today, it's fine. I'll do it tomorrow. I don't mind. I normally don't tend to play 2 Touhou games 2 days in a row, but I will. I mean, why not? It's not like there is a quota that I need to fulfill. That and also Oatsper for the achievements would be pretty nice. But will it be pretty nice? Not really. Some of them are extremely messed up. And well, I definitely don't expect to get them all, but I want to try. I think it's at least gonna be even if not fun, it will be an interesting challenge at the very least, you know? But it's not that bad. I don't know how I got killed last time. I guess I didn't board the big fairies fast enough. Probably. It's interesting to see the amount of resources this extra gives you. I mean, it makes sense since, as I always say, extra is meant to only be slightly harder than normal difficulty, but here you have so many resources to simply spam through the end. Like, you can essentially avoid almost every single pattern between releases and bombs, and there is no issues at all at doing that. So another thing that I realized is that by not using release, you grow the score multiplier pretty quickly, though I'm pretty sure that canceling bullets with release probably gives you more score. But I think scoring in this game is extremely complex. Oof, almost forgot again. Remember those bullets. Don't kill those fairies. Will there be one time you don't forget about that? That's... they... Fuck me. Well, it's fine. It happens. But keep in mind that by dying to patterns like... Well, to spell cards specifically, you don't get a life fragment. So you're actually very incentivized to not die to them. You definitely don't wanna die to them. I didn't see that spawn. Well, I mean, I saw that spawn, it's just that I guess I was not expecting it spawn there. So it's my fault for moving too far to the side too early. The problem is that now, yeah, that's another one that I don't get a life fragment from. That's annoying, but yeah, whatever. That's the first life fragment on the fight. Pretty sad. You don't get life fragments from non-spells. So you will prefer dying to non-spells actually. Even though that's something that tends to feel worse because non-spells usually are easier. But in this case, resource-wise, if you die, you wanna die to non-spells, not to spells. Ooh, that was very close. Just realizing I have a perfect record on this spell card. I wonder for how long. Like, now that I mention it, it's like it will want to not be there. That perfect record has to disappear, right? I hope not, though. I mean, I don't really care how the spell goes, you know, it will be nice to, you know, not die, I think, if you ask me. I went down too quickly, I think. Ooh, was too close. Wait, is it this one? No, not yet. No, it's this. Ah, fuck. Yeah, well, this one is hard no matter what, so... It's this one. Yeah, there you have it. Nice. That strategy worked perfectly. Good shit. That I actually somehow came up with that strategy. I don't even know how I found it. Probably should find a strategy for this one, you know? Because, you know, there is something about that spell, the way it works. Oh, those things have a hitbox. Well, I never really tried hitting them, but yeah, they absolutely have a hitbox. Oh, I can't believe I didn't die right there. I'm at the wrong side. It's fine. Well, the problem is that now I have to capture the final spell, dude. This is not an easy spell to do that. Well, obviously it's not. Supposed to be the final spell guard of the fight. That's... okay, that was pretty close. I have to be more careful. Nice, I got it. Beautiful. Just at the end, on the very last run, I actually got it. Nice. A no bomb, no release. And then, I'm glad there wasn't any other pattern afterwards, because look at that. I was about to die. Well, to die, no, I mean that I was out to get an extra life and I didn't. That works. I mean... oh, I don't have to... yeah, I don't need to put my name again, it just remembers it. Yeah, I mean, that's a standard. It doesn't go to okay immediately, but it's whatever. So yeah, that's the extra no miss, no bomb. And well, I think that's it. I'm very tempted though to do the achievements tomorrow. They are all in Chinese, but the thing is that there is a guide that tells you what you're supposed to do. The problem is that some of them are extremely messed up. In fact, these ones that you see here, these last 4, are about doing a no miss, no bomb of entire stages without shooting. I don't know how they think that's a good idea, but yeah, at least you can do it on hard difficulty and not Lunatic. I mean, the thing is that You know, like, come on, dude. Like, that's too hard. Then there are probably some of those that I can do more easily, I guess, but yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I think it's a cool idea. At least I got the 2 objectives I wanted, which are that. So yeah, I think that I'm gonna take my leave now, so thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream, so have a good one, and take care.